He did me dirty here. He's clickbaiting all of you to think that I pitied something. I didn't pity shit. Oh my God, this guy. This guy is a freak. Dude, this dude is a freak. Have you guys watched this dude? This guy is unhinged. I'm not joking. This guy's unhinged. I f with this guy's energy. I do. He speaks only Spanish. All right. And I sat there and watched his stream for like 2 straight hours. He's that entertaining. It's wild. Like when he realized I said something in chat, I said, this guy's crazy, I think was my exact words. And he literally said, Blue Squadron, this one's for you. And he stood up. I'm not joking. He stood up. He put his leg on his thing and he showed me that he was wearing a skirt. And then he thrust it a few times. And the bulge underneath the skirt, I'll never unsee it. I'm going to be real. I watched something shake underneath that skirt like it was something out of the Dune movie franchise. All right? It was crazy. It was wild. I thought this guy's crazy, man. This guy, this guy goes through clothes like it's nobody's business. This guy is. I thought he was ripping the skirt off. I'm not gonna lie. Why don't we ever see Don Skeptic do this shit? I mean, this is why Don is not the most famous Spanish speaking streamer in our category. Don doesn't have that kind of raw dog alpha energy like we see here. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God, dude.
What is this music playing? Wait, why does he have choice on the screen with this guy?
No way, he's got the water bottle too.
I think this guy has gotten super popular on Twitch because most of the Portuguese or Spanish-speaking people are all on Kick. And so, like, he's like the only, like...
We should lead by example for a Don Skeptic.
True, Don. Don, you should lead by example. Lead your people. Average family member right here. Average current family member. Average ex-family member. This guy has the determination it takes to stay in family. This guy doesn't. Okay? He was removed for being a bitch. This guy has that raw dog energy that family needs.
Man's taking a straight bath.
True, actually. True. Oh my God, it's so loud. What the hell just happened, bro? You guys are probably right. There's no bugs at this grind zone at all. None whatsoever. There's no issues here. Oh my God, he got a flawless, dude. That's crazy.
You can flip it, ship it. Yes, finally, after 50, 60 trillion billion hours.
Oh, look! Speak of the devil. Don, why am I looking at your foot right now? Don, what the f is going on in family? Look, I know y'all have like mental illness, but like there's a difference between having mental illness and having a disability. Why? What are you guys into, some feet? Freak ass people?
That one does about 10% per hit. I don't get any. Oh, here. All DP minus 45, all evasion minus 72. So each hit applies this debuff.
Yeah, you guys are probably right. There's no bugs in this grind zone whatsoever. There's no, yeah.
Yeah. All DP minus 45,
He's
all
gonna
evasion
die.
minus 72. How big is that? Is that a lot?
Shields, good heal.
Can't do math. That's the dragon? I don't know. No idea. I don't see a dragon here.
evasion minus 72.
Oh, it says Doom Caller. Maybe he is getting hit from above, but we can't see it. So the Doom Caller, so this is bugged. So the Doom Caller is bugged out of its mind. There's no way it's supposed to stack minus DP like this. Every time it hits you, there's no
How
way.
big is that? Is that a lot?
Heals, heals, good heals. Now kill everything on top of me. Good job, boys. God, you guys are so trainable. It's crazy. Y'all try and act like you.
Why is this guy... Like, I've heard this guy before. What shot caller is that? I've heard that voice before. Femboy sounding son of a bitch. Who is that? I know that dude's voice. I know that voice. I just can't...
Ain't a bunch of femboys, but I think you are. You guys are clicker trained already.
Okay, it takes one to know one there, big dog. Ooh. Don't tempt me with that bulge.
Keep killing all these guys on top of us.
That's my shot caller. He's a good caller, if I remember correctly. I remember him from T1 days. I don't remember what his name was, though. Yeah, that's bullshit. What is that fucking... What is this guy's name? Crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Why use crons? Just raw dog it, brother. Pussy. Yo, can these downgrade? Yes, it can. Oh my god. No way. Nope. Oh my god, he's raw dogging. He's raw dogging it. I respect the energy, though. Honestly, he deserved that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got that alpha energy. You're gonna raw dog some Manos like a G. I respect it. I respect it. Yo, Guardian again! It's a sub Guardian, though. Wait, he's gaming. Our CMGM team is dog shit at the game, with the notable exception of Etsu. This guy is a gamer! What the f- Bro, this guy has had a frontal guard running for like the last 8 seconds. No one has CC'd him. He just killed everybody. He literally just killed everyone. Didn't we already see this? I feel like I already saw this. He like 200%'s the fort or something. Yeah. I could have sworn we already saw this. Maybe somebody sent it to me while I was streaming. Yeah, he literally just 200%'s the fort and kills it.
Oh!
What?
2,000 crow?
Oh, that's like half a tap. Nice.
What's the percentage?
Dude, the worst part is that they're giving away more cron stones for like logging in and events and stuff now. And it doesn't even really make a dent in the amount of cron stones that you need to progress in the game after a while. You're like, oh, good. 2,000 more cron stones. That's like half of the crons I need to do one click. Because you need millions of them, bro.
For 2 months.
Lancers, welcome back for 2 months, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give him credit. He tried it. Content creator in the Insecure Guild. Was that Norelio? You're terrible at Striker. I want you to know that this was a non-moving target. Your target It was Zior? Of course it was. Some EU trash. Your target was a non-moving person with no... Keep in mind, there's no resistances in PvP. You just missed. You legitimately just missed. Good job, Zior. Honestly, based as I take it all back. It didn't die? The f is it a Terminator?
Berserker in Digicide triple grabbed me in 2 seconds. He tried grabbing me 3 times. Every single
Holy copium. God, this guy's on so much cope, you can already hear it.
time he missed, he tried to grab. What the is wrong with these players?
Honestly, you can talk shit all you want. You sitting there farming them. You sitting there farming them on Archer, bro. These players are dog shit.
Yeah. Look, it's bam, bam. La verdad que yo supe que iba a alcanzar todos mis sueños. Era un muchachito insoportable. Nunca le he hecho caso a los dueños. Nah.
Why are we suddenly listening to like this is like a Don Skeptic stream right now? This is the shit he listens to, bro. And honestly, I kind of with it. I kind of with this music right now.
No fue necesario. Yo siempre he sido el líder natural, listo para todo como un general. Soy un maceo, te voy a liberar. Te juro que bien forrado lo que te van.
He skipped it. He didn't deserve it. He skipped it. Didn't deserve it. No way, bro. No way. He hits 4 with that, bro. Oh my god, bro.
I think I should still be on average from Sep to Oct rings. It's still crazy to me that you really were willing to do those small enhancements instead of buying. Oh, what? Oh my god.
Okay, Foibs. Slay this, bitch. What the bro, she legitimately... What?
Buying. Oh, what? Oh my god.
How many hours you done at this place? You got 6 Herald Crystals. You got 6? You got 6 Herald Crystals. How many hours you done at this place? Do you even
Instead
have
of
one of your
buying-
artifacts yet?
Oh, what?
You have 1 artifact. Okay, so you have 1 plus 6. I have not gotten a raw drop. Me. I don't know, like 20. Yeah, me, bro. I only got... All I got at this grind zone was a Herald Crystal on minute 4. That's the only thing that I've gotten. I didn't get any... not a Herald Crystal. We got a, whatever the Han Crystal on minute 4. Also, what are you telling this person? What are you saying at the start of this clip right now?
I think I should still be on average from Sep to Oct rings. It's still crazy to me that you really were willing to do those small enhancements instead of buying.
Vibes! Stop shaming players for using Karazad! What are you doing? I was reading a message. I hate Karazad enhancements with a passion. That's because you literally are done with them, Foibs. Foibs, do you realize that your gear score shits on these people? Okay? What Karazad enhancements? What are we even talking about? You're already full deck. Looking over at the poor Tuvala Timmy's going, I can't believe that you wouldn't just sit there and grind for 170 billion silver. You dumb bitches. You dumb sons of bitches. Well, yeah, bro. I mean, Foibs, you've been around long enough. You should remember what the Pen Debo grind was like. You remember the Pen Debo? Holy shit, your character. I gotta go. You remember the Pandebo grind? I remember the Pandebo grind. That shit sucks. That shit sucks, man. Sitting there grinding for hundreds of hours without getting any gear progress feels like shit. People don't want to do that. That's why they do, again, you can say that it's better to buy Pandebos until you are blue in the face. And what does every new player do in spite of all of that information? They go straight to Karazad and say, F that shit. Straight to Karazad and they say, F that shit. I have yet to come across a single player that does like the double pen, crescent, pen, ogre, other route. No, bro. They do the Karazad every time. You know why? Because it feels a lot better to continue to progress. Because like up until that point, they did like seasonal, right? Massive amounts of progression really fast. Seasonal is like super crazy amounts of progression really quickly. Then they come out of seasonal and it starts to slow down a little bit, right? But they're still used to a certain level of progression. And what you're asking these players to do is to basically do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And they don't really want to do that. They would rather literally do this. Yeah, the slope is a little bit harder to get through, but it's a mental battle. It's a mental battle. You gotta work your way through it. The game's a marathon, not a race, so you're not always gonna run it the most efficient way possible. Because sometimes you just gotta get through it. It's just the way that it is. And to be clear, what a lot of players will do is they'll go to Karazad and then they'll do like they'll get to like Pen Karazad and then they'll try to go for the Pandebo route. And even those players are like, yeah, f this, I'm just going to enhance the Karazad. Because it requires a tremendous amount of mental discipline. Like, you have to treat the game like a literal job in order to get through that kind of a grind. No matter how you slice it, you're still going to have to grind for a few hundred hours. Like, it's going to be rough. Like, it's just that, do you want to grind for a few hundred hours and still get progress as you go? Right? So the progression curve is really quick, then slows down a little bit, then slows down a little bit more, then slows down a little bit more until you get to the end game, right? And it's kind of a natural thing. Or do you want to progress really quick and then fall off really fast? Like, most players are not going to want that level of fall off. You progress really quick through seasonal. You keep progressing pretty quickly with your deck to Vala or whatever the as well. And then they're like, okay, well, I'm okay with slowing down my progression a little bit, but like they want to keep progressing at a reasonable rate. They don't just want to stop. Right? And that's just the way that it goes. I will quit the game before I get 2 accessories demos. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, players just don't want to grind. They're not equipped for it yet. Phoebes, you're an end game player. You know what it's like to sit there at Zephyros like a complete degenerate and just grind forever. Phoebes, you, me, Choice, Zethian, we grind for the sake of grinding. We have nothing else to do in the game. Okay, we grind for the sake of grinding. So to us, 200 hours, no big deal. You just like a drop in the bucket. But to these other players that have only been playing the game for a month or two, that's a foreign concept. You can't just ask those players to go grind for 100 or 200 hours. Holy shit, they haven't played the game actively for 100 or 200 hours at this point. So like, you play the game actively for 100 hours and now you're going to tell them, okay, the next 100 hours, you're not going to get shit. Or you're going to get minimal to no progress. You're like, wait, what? Or you can do it the other way and, you slow down your progression a little bit and you'll end up at the same place ultimately, right? Because like at the end of this, it's like little to no progress and then you get a bunch of progress, right? Or you can do this. Okay, well, most players are going to take this route because it feels better. It is what it is. It is what it is. And like, again, that's why you don't see... there's almost every single content creator but me. Basically, every single content creator but me feels that new players should be buying pen Debos and exchanging them for new Karazads. I'm the only person that advocates for the other way around. And I will say that, yeah, pen Debos are... If you can do it, do it, baby. It is more efficient. Yeah, if you feel like you've got that mental gumption to get that shit done, do it, baby. Knock that shit out. But I'm trying to show them that that's not the only way. And players should not feel that that is the only way that they can progress in the game because it's going to kill their motivation to play the game. You tell someone to go out there and grind for pen Debos, they end up quitting the game. That's how it works 99 times out of 100. It's just the truth. Because I remember what the pen Debo grind was like back in the day, and all my friends quit the game for it too.
What?
That being said, I cannot believe you got the raw drop. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
We'll call it even.
After 10 years, boys and girls, Guru trading has been reached. Let's go.
Do you remember what I just said about how Foibs and I and Zethian and Choice and Byrog, we just play the game for fun? Byrog has actually just completed Black Desert Online. This dude has nothing to do. He's got full deck Prion, full deck Karazad, full deck Sovereign. He had like one or two obliterating Fallen Gods before it even came out. This guy has basically beat the game. He's just looking for shit to do, bro. He doesn't give a That's crazy.
Guru trading. Only one Guru life skills to go, boys and girls. Only one Guru life skills to go.
Oh, good luck with that, brother. No, oh god, no, dude.
And that's the sailing.
No shot, bro.
I didn't really like Tiny Tina's
Why are we
either.
running through
That's
my
in my
blind spot?
opinion. That's my opinion. I didn't really like Tiny Tina's, so I put it at the bottom.
What the are we talking about in this stream? Also, why is Lyrovex grinding at Ronaros? Also, why is Tolyiko here? Caught! What the are you all partied up here for?
Oh my god.
Stupid, dumb bitch. What the Bro, she e-dating. They're not, as to my knowledge, I don't think if they're e-dating, then okay, sure. But I don't think they're e-dating. There's 4 people in the party.
I just got the full piece. Dude,
I'm pissed. I would immediately break up with her. I don't know. It's the only play.
What the?
I would leave party. On God, I would leave party. Or
he's
kick her from the
running
party.
through the grind spot, and I'm just like, why are you running through my grind spot? He sits on the chair with all these mobs attacking him. I kill them. Full piece drop.
Move up. We're gonna do something a little freaky here.
He never does that for me. He just sits on his chair and watches me grind like a piece of shit. He's never given me any luck.
Come over here to this side. Follow greens. Follow greens. Follow greens. Yep. Range down on him. 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 Range down on him, bro. That's free. That's free. That's free. Range down on him.
No, you're gonna fall up.
I'm feeling freaky.
Range down on him. Melee's pushing to him now. Melee's getting. Melee's getting. Everybody jump down. Everybody jump down. Everybody get freaky. Get freaky. Get freaky. Get freaky.
Get freaky.
There you go, baby. There you go. It's free. It's free. It's free. To their flag. To their flag. Everybody to the flag. Everybody to the flag. Everybody to.
For those of you that don't know, Norelio used to be quite the shot caller. Quite a good shot caller back in the day. He is since retired. I'm surprised to hear him calling right now.
It worked.
What the
Everybody to the flag.
That's because Norelio's a goat.
To the flag. Everybody to the flag.
Rank one.
Wait,
Rank 1 shot caller. That's right. He's come out of retirement. Is family really that down bad? It's like falling apart at the seams. They need Norelio to shot call. Don's just not at the wars anymore.
Silent.
I would rather have.
Wait, what did he get?
Silent.
Oh, you don't even cheer for it.
I would rather have an imbalanced PvE game with a variety of very entertaining spots than I would have a completely and utterly streamlined, balanced game where every class makes the same exact amount of money at the same spot because.
Holy based! What the? That is the most based thing I have heard come out of Choice's mouth in literally 6 months. What a unit. Listen to that one more time. My man.
Silent.
I would rather have an imbalanced PvE game with a variety of very entertaining spots than I would have a completely and utterly streamlined, balanced game where every class makes the same exact amount of money at the same spot because the spots are just lacking innovation and creativity.
God, so based. Jesus Christ. I would suck his dick if there wasn't someone already doing it.
Right. I think
that
is
is
just if a class has to make 10% less than another class in order for us to have innovative classes or innovative grind spots, then it kind of just has to be that way. Like, I don't think that it's worth it for them to dumb down these grind spots so heavily to try and close that gap the way that they have.
Based. Yes, that is exactly the reason That is exactly the reason that every single spot is a tower spot.
At blue_squadron.
Who said it was a her? I was talking about Don Skeptic.
Goods underscore just
I don't know what the f you're talking about.
Months.
Don's been glizzy glocking choice for like the last 3 years. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, everything that Choice said, 100% true. The reason that all spots are tower spots nowadays is so that the dev team doesn't have to balance PvE anymore, because the mobs are spawning on a timer, a lot like Honglim base, right? So like, although classes can be efficient, you are basically standardized. Like they try to standardize as much as possible. Yes, there's some variation, but it's not nearly as much variation. You guys gotta understand, you're like, oh, but there's still some best classes and worst classes. You guys don't even understand. Before this, it used to be like, holy shit, Awakening Nova, right? And then there was like Succession Nova, like way the down here, right? Like underneath all the rocks and the pond scum. You know what I mean? Like, but then Succession Nova was better at Dekia Thornwood than the other classes were. It was like super giga cracked at that, right? And so like some classes were good at some spots, and then other classes were good at other spots. And so people would complain about PvE balance, but people complain about PvP balance. People complain about everything all the time, no matter what, all the time. Okay? So like now we have all of these grind zones, and I said this when it started with Dekia. I said these Dekia spots are garbage. They are recycled, reused garbage. And I feel like I'm basically playing a Bungie game, because that's exactly what Bungie does with Destiny, and that's why that game's dead too. Okay? Like, I don't... Like, the Dekia spots are just lame tower spots, required zero innovation, just like, oh, we're just gonna recycle the same mobs and make them tankier. So annoying, right? So annoying. Then we move on to the new spots, and they're like, okay, here's a new grind zone. It's called Dokebi. Okay, well, shit. It's a tower spot. Great. Another tower spot. It's like, oh, well, what's the other spot? Honglim base. Oh, great. Another tower spot. Then we get Edonia. What's the first spot? Aetherion. What's the first spot? Oh, great. Another tower spot. What a crazy innovation that took. Oh, well, what's the second spot? Well, that's Nymphomere. Well, is that a tower spot? You should sit down. What about Orbita? Well, surely Tenebrum isn't like that. Zephyros? Yep. They're all the same low effort tower spots. I will tell you this, the theming at the various spots in the game in Edonia is phenomenal. I think that the
Defense Online.
Yeah. I think that the theming is awesome. The lava frogs, like in the lava, you got to stand in the lava and grind them. I think that's really cool. I think that Tenebrum is a really cool concept for a grind zone as well. It should have been a party zone. At least it's somewhat a party zone, but that's okay. Like Tenebrum, hear me out. All of the, so you have like the big thing in the middle, right? And then you have like the altars around it. What if everybody just, it was like a 4 or 5 man grind spot where everybody had to stand at one of the altar things and kill their mobs on each wave. And then everybody came together and killed the boss together at the end. What a crazy idea. It's an insane, I know, I'm thinking outside the box here. Really, just really crazy work. And in fairness, it could be a solo spot on normal, and then in Elvia, it becomes a party spot where you can grind together with your friends. So that way, the people that like grinding Tenebrum solo can still do that. What a crazy idea. Crazy idea. But no, we just got another tower spot. So like what Choice is saying is that he is seeing a lot less diversity and innovation in their ability to create PvE content that is engaging for the community. And he's absolutely right. The only thing engaging about the Edonia spots is that the ecology of the grind zone looks really cool, right? Like the environment that you're grinding in is pretty cool. Whether it be Tenebrum or Zephyros or even Orbita is a really cool area. Nymphomere, they all have like their own stylistic theming, and it feels really nice. That being said, the fact that they are literally all just tower spots demonstrates a lack of innovation or want to just balance PvE at all or just work on their game. He's absolutely correct.
On these grind spots so heavily to try and close that gap the way that they have.
Got in.
I know that everybody's like, oh my God, he pitied it. Oh my God, it's a pity. What you guys don't understand is that to hit this is like, what, a 0.01% chance or some shit? It's like a 0.1% chance, right? So 1,000 is really just the average. That's just the average. Technically, if you want to go by what Pearl Abyss would normally make a pity on an item, that should be 2,000. For some, it would be 3,000 because some things where and they're so inconsistent about this. This is why I hate the pity system. Okay, the pity system is healthy for the game, very poorly implemented. So you have things like a Black Star where you can pity it in 15 attempts. Okay, well that's less than the average. And then you've got things like your Sovereign where like you can go 3 times the average on your deck Sovereign and still not hit the fucking pity. Okay, like it's obnoxious. All right. This is on the average. Like, I'm asking for some consistency. If we're gonna make some things this way and some things the other way, the pity should be like reasonably calculatable. Okay, it should be like 1.5 times the average in every single case. 1.5 times the average every single time, except for Obliterating Fallen God, probably. Except for this one exactly, because it's so hard to get. 1,000 attempts, put them out of their suffering. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, you're just like, let them die. Let them die. Why did I just hear a fish? Did you guys just hear a fish? Oh my God. I'm hearing phantoms. That guy spent a fortune, by the way. That was 4 million Kron stones that guy took to hit that. 4 million. And to be clear, if you just do the Adania route, like the Adania armor route, and go from base to Nuve, it will take you a lot less Kron stones to go from base to Nuve on Adania armor than 4 million. Like, a lot less. A significant amount, because the Agris is much lower. Like, the pity is really low on the Adana stuff. Yes, it's going to take you a while because it's weakly gated bullshit, but it's going to cost you a lot less money. So I actually don't recommend getting Obliterating Fallen God because it's going to cost a fortune. Brother, the last guy just flexed the entire community. What a giga chat. Oh boy. Thank you, Horo. It's our Byrog from Temu. That's crazy. It's not even accurate, bro. That's it's not even accurate, bro. No, Gine, good job, my friend. Bro, she gets flamed in the comments. She's not even in the video. 4 million crons, 200k crons per $1,000. That's $20,000 in blacksmith shiny boxes. Not that much for a whale nowadays. I would say it could still count as free to play. $20,000. I'm gonna be real. You spend 20k on BDO and you are not full deck everything. It's because you're a idiot. I haven't spent 20,000 on BDO. Not even close, bro. Maybe it's because I'm smarter about how I spend my money. Crazy that Blue only had 1 clip this week. His chat must be on strike. Yeah, you. It has nothing to do with the fact that I have not been streaming nearly as much lately, and everything. I completely agree. It's chat's fault. I completely agree. It's chat's fault. Yeah. I am a full-time streamer and stream full-time hours. Chat just never clips anything. That is 100% based commenter right there.